universe, media, network, 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 network.
This is Real Estate Investing Success Minneapolis, the show that takes you on a conversational journey through the ins and outs and the ups and downs of the Twin City area real estate investing industry to help you reach your goals of financial freedom through real estate investing. I'm Antonio Holman, author, investor, and founder of United States Real Estate Investor, a real estate investing focused media company, and my mission is to help you learn and achieve financial freedom through media, networking, and knowledge. Today, we're talking to author, CEO, and active real estate investor Matt Jones. From foolishly trying everything alone to learning and growing to now working with people more than just himself, stick around with me to find out why Matt Jones is a real estate investing success. Real Estate Investing Success Minneapolis is sponsored by MnREIA. Twin City Real Estate Investors, MnREIA is here for your success. Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association, the largest REIA in the upper Midwest and voted the #1 REIA in Minnesota by the top association leaders and national speakers in the country, is here to increase your knowledge, skills, connections, and ultimately your freedom. MnREIA is a community of real estate investors who strive to provide the most current, relevant, and fresh training from top leaders in the real estate investing industry. Want membership perks? As a MnREIA member, you receive valuable members-only benefits from organizations such as Home Depot, Rent Perfect, Arcana Insurance Services, Equity Trust Company, 1-800-GOT-JUNK, Avis Car Rental, Budget Car Rental, Office Depot, QuickBooks, CallFire, Constant Contact, and many more. Whether you're a seasoned pro or someone who's just getting started, MnREIA's focused community and multiple monthly events are value-packed occasions for anyone looking for real estate investing success. To join the community today, visit MnREIA at MnREIA.com. That's MnREIA.com. Again, that's MnREIA.com. Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association, your place for real estate investing industry training, networking, resources, and much more. So, Matt, are you ready to talk real estate investing with me today?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, so aside from your busy real estate investing world, tell us a little bit about your personal life.
Well, my wife and I, we really like traveling and hiking, cooking, and then I have a passion for helping out people who have disabilities as well.
Oh, wow. Interesting. That is interesting. What's that like?
Well, I mean, they're some of the most real and sincere people you can ever meet because, you or I, like we kind of mask our emotions, like what's going on inside and present a different version of ourselves when what's actually there. Whereas the people with disabilities, oftentimes, especially developmental disabilities, they just, that they are who they are. And you see that straight up. So they're really sincere, down to earth people.
Yeah, gives you that good feeling that you're helping some people who really, really need the help. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's incredible. Yeah. So with one word or phrase, tell me the reason why you got into the real estate investing world.
Freedom. I mean, it's all about freedom to do what I want. So, I mean, real estate, I love real estate, but it's also a means to an end to be able to be and experience the life the way that I want to.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So as a real estate investor, what do you feel has been your favorite aspect of being an investor?
I would say that I have a lot of control over outcomes. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns, of course, but it's more so I have more control in real estate than I do in the stock market, for example. Like, hopefully my stock portfolio goes up, but with real estate, I can think and plan and prepare for different eventualities to make it work out in my favor.
Yeah. So now, I love to ask this question because it kind of gets a deeper perspective of the guests on the show. So now we know life's never just perfect. It's always a roller coaster ride, no matter what we do. Throughout your journey, your real estate investing journey, what was that time when you felt most unsuccessful?
I would say in the beginning part of my journey, because I was stubborn and I thought like, oh, I can do it all myself, and that way I don't have to share any profits with anybody. And it just went so dang slowly. Like I was limited to my own ability to save up money for a down payment on my next property, and it just and I was struggling and doing like repairs myself. It just I wasn't doing them that well. And so eventually I took a nice big slice of humble pie and realized, okay, I have to work with other people, and since then, since I started with working with other people and teaming up, things have gone much faster, and I've gotten a lot more units than I had before.
What was the first step or two that you took to start working with other people?
Well, I think I started listening to podcasts and started reaching out to guests on the podcasts, and then started going to meetups locally in the Twin Cities, and just started, I'm a shy, introverted person. So that, that's a big step for me anyway, to reach out and start talking to people and seeing how I can add value to one another.
Awesome. Yeah, that's always the way. I have thoroughly realized that it's all about relationships. If you don't have relationships or even try to build relationships, a lot of failure is going to happen. Failure is good, but man, like you said, you can't do everything by yourself. There's no way. Nothing was built alone. Nothing, And today, what is the one positive goal you're really focused on these days in your business?
Well, I am. I guess I'm just like looking to build more units, but also to help other people, I suppose. I'd say that's the main thing. The more people I help and add value to, the more value comes back to me in return. Yeah,
that's it. So what's your favorite technology you use in your business?
Well, I guess technology-wise, I use various technologies, but I find that the low tech is the best. Like just meeting with people face to face, or at least phone calls or Zoom calls or whatever. Like you said, the relationships are where it's at. So being able to interconnect with other people is the most powerful part of the relationship. Everything else can fall into place. But I love technology. I consider myself computer savvy, so I like all the bells and whistles and such. But it's the human connection is more powerful than all of that.
And the surge in online communication since pandemic started and everything has been just astronomical. And a lot of us were like, well, this is great. We don't have to go here and there, and we can still connect. But now, since things have started to kind of ease a little bit, I've gone on some in-person meetups with some people and meetings and things like that. It's a total different feeling of exhilaration and accomplishment than what you get online. I guess it's just us being human, it's incredibly powerful.
Yep, exactly.
All right. What's your current portfolio look like these days?
So I have 55 units of multifamily, and then 244 beds of assisted living.
Oh, so you're specifically in that space, or not specifically in assisted living?
Well, I'm not specifically in assisted living, but I'm more focused on multifamily. I just happen to, just recently invest in a portfolio of I have 244 units that the returns were looking really good, and got it for a great price and all that. So,
is there like a huge glaring difference between assisted living and other types of multifamily?
Well, it's different than multifamily because not only are you buying the property, you're also buying the business that resides within the property. So now you have to like operate the business itself, and so it's just a lot more complex than your average multifamily. And there's a lot more rules and regulations and staffing and just a lot more complications. But there's a lot more upside potential as well if you operate it well.
Did you find yourself jumping over a huge hurdle in the assisted living space?
No, I used to manage group homes for people with disabilities. So like understanding the business, it wasn't such a huge jump for me. And so I know what it takes to be able to make them run well and run profitably.
Yeah. Awesome. See, you got some experience. That's good. So, Matt, if people want to get in touch with you and work with you, how do they do that?
Well, they can go to my website, hawkwingcapital.com, and you can connect with me, see what I'm up to. I wrote a book called Book About Real Estate, which is like summarizes other top real estate books, and there's a free chapter on my website that you can download.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. So, since entering into the real estate investing world, what do you feel you're most grateful for?
I'm most grateful for the people who have given me a chance. Like, my mentor, Todd Dexheimer, he's given me way more value than I've given him. But, the people that I have these relationships with that, it's just like back and forth, like who can add the most value. It's kind of like a contest, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. So before I hit you with the last question, just want to tell you thanks a lot for being on the show today. Great short conversation. These conversations are great. They're not always lengthy, and they're not always necessarily needing to be lengthy because the value's there. There's a lot of people in this space who don't even know the beginning of the things that you've just delivered today. So I really want to thank you for being on the show today. So that's great.
Yep. Pleasure to be here.
All right. So, no problem. So finally, Matt, what would you say is your definition of real estate investing success?
The basic is just like having enough passive income to pay for all of your expenses and then some. So you get to that point and then everything is icing on the cake after that.
Successors, I hope you've enjoyed my quick conversation today, and I hope you've gained just a little more insight into achieving your financial freedom and reaching your goals. Please do us a huge favor and visit our sponsor, Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association at MnREIA.com. That's MnREIA.com. Join the community today to receive special members-only perks, services, discounts, and much more. Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association is the place for vital real estate investing training, networking, and resources. That's MnREIA.com. For more real estate investing content like this and a lot more, please visit UnitedStatesRealEstateInvestor.com. That's UnitedStatesRealEstateInvestor.com. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay grateful, stay successful, and be free. Music by Stream Beats.
Universe Media Mastering. Your audio more listenable.